There's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another recap, and I had a deja vu that you guys aren't hitting that like button. Okay, so before you start, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay, so this episode was crazy. It was just insane. It starts off with we see the Cologne, the aftermath of the Cologne and Gucci fight. So Gucci is over it at this point. He don't really want to get at Cologne, but Cologne, she just not giving up. Like Cologne just want to keep on fighting a little bit, but then she ends up kind of simmering down later on. Okay, so we see like a throwback of Cologne's time in Coming Up LA. Maybe I need to go back and watch Coming Up LA because that footage was good footage. I'm not saying the fight, but how they got the footage and they show her just punching the security. I'm like, wait. I ain't watched that show, but I think I'm gonna go back and watch that because that was given. I was like, wow. Cologne was throwing them. I felt bad for that security. I know that security probably asked for a good old raise afterwards. So she starts popping her ish after the fight, making it seem as if Cologne really didn't beat her up. So she's like, you know, like it's big Cologne, it's big Cologne. It's okay. He just wearing a ring though. He just wearing a ring. You see this ring? He just had his ring though. That's it. It's a ring. That's why it's on my forehead. It's that ring. So it's big Cologne, you know, always big. You feel me? I smell, you know, masculine. Big Cologne. Yeah. Yeah. So she's just like popping her ish, going off about her personality and on TV and how she does her a big one. Okay. So then we see Cologne start telling Judy to slap Diamond. It also tells her to slap Lauren as well. So she like, Judy, you my homegirl? Then slap her. Slap her. She hit me. Slap her. Slap her. Yep. Slap her. If you don't slap her, we not friends no more. If you don't slap her, we not friends no more. We talking about you, Diamond. Yeah. And then that little girl too, little homegirl, Lauren, slap her too. Slap all them hoes. Slap them. So my whole thing is, why did she have to slap Lauren? Lauren didn't even have anything to do with nothing. So the Lauren thing didn't make sense. Diamond a little bit made sense because Gucci her dude, but Lauren was out of nowhere. I was like, what Lauren do? If anybody should be slapping Lauren, it should be Abby. It shouldn't be anybody but Abby, to be honest. So Diamond was trying to keep the peace, which is a whole different side of Diamond we didn't see from the first couple of episodes when she was all drunk and starting stuff, but she's trying to keep the peace. She was just like, no, like I'm not trying to fight you guys, just calm down, Cologne, no, Cologne, I don't want to even fight you, Judy, I don't want to fight you, Judy, because Cologne was trying to get Judy to hit Diamond and Lauren, which Judy didn't even look like she was going for that, to be honest. So why would you even ask her to try to punch like Lauren and them? Like that to me was just looked stupid, to be honest. And if she ended up fighting them, she probably would have got jumped, because if she hit Diamond, I think Lauren would have jumped her, to be honest. Because Lauren, the moment she came down, she like, I need a hairband. What? Who gonna slap who? Who gonna slap who? I still need my money from Moolah. What you mean? Who gonna slap who? No. She was already pissed because she heard somebody getting slapped, so she automatically assumed that it was her, which it could have been her, but the slapping didn't happen. You feel me? So she was already feeling some type of way about that. So she was getting mad. She starts getting mad at Judy, rightfully so, because like, you trying to say that you gonna slap me. Judy wasn't saying that, but Cologne was telling Judy to slap her on account of her. So Lauren had every right to feel the way that she did. The only time I agree with Lauren acting as dramatic as she did, I ain't gonna lie. And then Cologne tells us that her and Kenzie have known each other for like a good time. So Cologne starts putting on, like, he puts on his Jordans, and then she starts running. She starts running. Boo, 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 boo. Starts running. At first, I thought she was heading for Gucci for round 2. I said, oh, no, Gucci. Oh, Gucci. She finna turn you into Versace. By the time she hit you, the way that she was running in the speed, I said she gonna hit it with one of the Laurens. When Lauren Low London hit Jada, when she was like, what's up? And then she ran across the hallway. I thought she was gonna hit one of those. But turns out, Cologne was heading for Sydney and the assistant. So Cologne runs outside to help Kenzie to fight Kenzie and assistant. To fight Sydney and assistant. So Big Cologne's was just like, oh, like, no, like, what's going on? Like, no, y'all not finna fight her. Just what's up? So then Sydney assistant like, calm down. You have nothing to do with this. And then we see Sydney just starts going off. Sydney's like, you don't have a lick of hormones in you. You a nigga. I'm a girl. I don't fight niggas. Yeah, I don't fight niggas. I don't fight niggas. So Sydney was just started going off. One thing about Sydney, once she gets protection for her, you can't tell her nothing because Sister Girl just starts doing her a big one, son. She just starts popping out the mouth. I was like, wow, like, girl, like, she was just like, yeah, what's up? You scared now, Kenzie? What's up? So she just starts going off. Which the assistant did have every right to protect Sydney at this point because you could tell Sydney not trying to fight, and Kenzie just wants to hit her and just bruise her and beat her up bad, to be honest, right? And when it comes to Cologne, I feel like had every right to defend Kenzie because if she was getting jumped by Sydney and the assistant, you her friend, so you need to, help her out because she probably do the same for you. So yeah, I'll say that. Okay, so but either way though, I feel like Cologne is just doing all this fighting stuff because other than all this stuff that happened with Gucci and everything like that, Cologne wasn't really a part of the storyline, like of the whole show, because I think it's about to end. She wasn't a part of a lot of the storylines. Didn't really have a lot of conflict, so I feel like she's really doing that. Because in this episode, she kept saying, y'all can't say I'm boring. I'm not boring no more. I'm interested. I'm real interested. I'm interested in looking, and I'm doing interesting actions. What's up? Big alone. So I feel like she was really doing that in order to get more camera time, which is like not on the account of I'm finna defend my friend, to be honest. So then we see Cologne and Judy start going at it. No, not Cologne and Judy. Cologne and Hood Rat Holly start going at it at one point because Hood Rat Holly is just like, y'all care about what so much people think. Like at the end of the day, we just here to do the show. Like y'all care so much of what the audience is gonna think and blah 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 blah. And then we see Judy and Lauren start going at it. So Lauren's just like, so yeah, like you said you was gonna slap me. So like, what's up? No, what's up? No, because like you was gonna slap me. So if you gonna slap me. And Judy was just like, what are you talking about? I never said I was gonna slap you. I never said I was gonna slap you. She said that. So Michelle's trying to like mediate the situation. And is it me or like I forgot about Michelle? I literally forgot she was even there. Like I forgot she was still casted in that house. Her and Prince have stayed so below the drama. Even though, Michelle was in the drama a little bit in the beginning, but her and Prince really sort of like, and like, they minded their business for real. So she tries to mediate the situation. They end up not fighting. But this is the point where I think Lauren was being a little bit more dramatic. Like, you could tell she's not going to slap you, so like, relax, okay? In the beginning, I get why she was being dramatic, because you hear somebody saying, slap her, you're going to get mad. So I get that, but at that point in the episode, Lauren was just doing too much, okay? So then we see Cologne still trying to fight and stuff like that. She's like, it's time to fight right now. It's time to fight right now. That's what's up. Big Cologne, it's time to fight right now. We fight right now. So Cologne is just up and ready to start fighting right now. So then we start Kenzie going back and forth with the assistant, talking about get loose, because security's not letting them get near each other, which I was shout out to security. Okay, security needs a double raise. They need to be put on Zeus because Zeus could use them, because they didn't get to even put a lick of a finger on each other until the end of the episode, which, hey, but during this whole thing, they didn't get to put a lick of fingers on nobody. So shout out to the security because they were doing their job. Okay, they were doing their job. And then we see finally Sydney and the assistant end up going in the car. So they're about to drive off and stuff like that. And then Abby is drunk as ever. She's like, oh my God. Sydney's leaving. Oh my God. So she just starts walking around the whole house. She goes outside to the car and she's like, no, can't leave. Like, we gotta finish this out together. Sydney's trying to act like she's Oprah. She's like, oh, I believed in you. Like, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna fly you out and we gonna have fun because you are a real person. Like, outside the show, I F with you the long way, Abby. Okay, Abby? And I'm like, y'all just two weirdos just in a world of effery. Like, seriously, like, I was cracking up during that whole scene. So she was like, no, I want to go with you. I want to go with you. To be honest, I feel like Abby has a lot more issues than what this show could really manage and really help her out on. So I really hope like she sees the show and like goes and gets help because like she needs help like a lot. So yeah. Sydney ends up walking her back into the house and stuff like that. And then security ends up escorting them there. Abby goes in the house, I guess, to get her stuff and stuff. And meanwhile, we see Kenzie try to run up on Sydney's assistant because Sydney goes back to the car. And it looks like the assistant had that heat on him, bro. He pop, pop. He had that heat on him. So I'm like, now that's TV, y'all tripping. Y'all let this man come in the house with heat on him. What if he really pulled it and, you know, did him a big one? Which I would have did, because that would have been a mean lawsuit from Kenzie family, okay? I'm just saying. So they end up pushing them back in the car, this assistant and stuff like that. They cussing each other out while they driving off. Talking about F word this, stupid, ugly, they cussing each other out, and then they end up driving off and stuff like that. Which I feel like, Kenzie, you kind of crazy, because the moment you know was adjusting for that, he gonna talk about show me something. Kenzie talking about show me something. I said, show you something. You gonna be shown a coffin, girl. What are you talking about? Like, I would have backed off. I don't want to die. Like, I live my life. So we see the next day is the photo shoot. So we see the photo shoot and all the girls are getting ready, all the guys are getting ready, and Abby, they're telling Abby what she did like the night before with the vomiting and everything like that. She's like, what? I vomited? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Huh? Oh no. She doesn't believe what she saw, which that's the point I'm saying she needs help, because like you really blacked out that much you don't even remember any of that. So they end up doing the photo shoot, which I love their photo shoot, and the theme song. Is that Diamond the Body singing the theme song? I just listened to it watching the episode, and it sounds like Diamond the Body's voice. The if I go to Miami, welcome to Miami. Like, it really sounds like Diamond the Body, so maybe it is her. Okay, so they do the photo shoot. They looking real nice. They have the cars out, you know, photo shoot flexing and stuff like that. I love their promo. They did really raw with the promo and the intro. Like, shout out to Now That's TV. I'm telling y'all, like, they on their stuff, and like, I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah. So her and Holly ends up being put in a blue car, and she had an issue with that. She was like, but y'all that know me, I got put in a blue car, which I ain't really messing with, to be honest, because like the ones that know me know why. And I'm like, so you saying you is a blood and they had you cripping like bleed and you wasn't messing with it, basically. That's the context clues I was getting at. And then they all go to the club, I guess, afterwards. They're all having fun, blah, blah. They leave the club. Next thing you know, Kenzie ends up buka baka on Sydney. Sydney wig came off. We finally seen Sydney's natural hair. I was like, oh, poor Sid. Kenzie ends up mopping the floor with her, to be honest. To this day, Sydney probably still got pavement wounds on her legs. And then we see Cologne. I guess somebody tried to break up the fight that's friends with Sydney. Cologne attacks this man so bad. He's like, I'm trying to break up the fight. I was trying to break up the fight. Like, I was like, oh, God. Cologne was like, come on. What you talking about? What you talking about? Uh-huh. You trying to break up the what? And he's like, I'm breaking up the fight. Get this off of me. And then Cologne's just like, no. What you talking about? What you breaking up? And I'm like, oh my God. I feel bad for that boy. I feel really, really bad for that boy. And I felt like, is it me or security took too long to break up that fight? Cologne, you didn't have to hit that boy. Because Kenzie was already beating up Sydney. So it's like, that boy, you could have just pushed him to the side and leave that boy alone. You had to beat him up like that. Hood Rat Holly ended up jumping in, which that I didn't like. There's no reason why Hood Rat Holly started to stomp on Sydney. to be honest, Sydney didn't really do that much to her for her to do all that. Because I know Sydney was popping her and doing her big one, but she never really did nothing crazy out of line to her at Holly for her to stomp on her the way that she did. That to me was kind of like crazy to me. Like the only person that had every right to fight her head on and all that is Kenzie. But besides that, nobody else in the house, to be honest, because it's not even that deep. So she was saying, oh, she wished she could have stomped on her a little bit harder and all that stuff. I'm like, really, girl? Like, it came across as like it's coming towards the end of the filming and you realize that you didn't really do anything during the whole season, so you want more camera time. That's what it's like coming across as, to be honest. So that was ugh. So next episode, we see Andy versus Gucci, which I was shocked. Andy was throwing, and Mr. Andy Dandy had them hands. Okay, he was throwing them all. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this episode, you guys. What did you guys think about Kenzie versus Sydney? Do you guys think Big Cologne did her a big one with Gucci? Or y'all think Gucci, held his own with Big Cologne? Okay, because he said it's time to fight right now. It's time to fight right now. Okay, all right. And 2 cents, leave your comments down below. We are up, babies.
No personal thing.